Falkirk TV is proudly sponsored by GM Landscape UK.
A mildly pleasant Firhill in Glasgow is the perfect backdrop for an evening of Friday night football in the William Hill Championship, with plenty at stake for both sides. Both Partick Thistle and Falkirk have begun to stumble in their respective promotion bids in recent weeks, but know that a win tonight could be pivotal in securing the respective end goals. For Thistle, they'll be desperate to cling on to fourth place and a spot in the playoffs, with goal difference being the only thing separating themselves and an informed Wraith Rovers side. While Falkirk know that a win tonight would put them within touching distance of promotion to the Premiership.
Good play on that far side, good interchange between Miller and Adams, just unlucky that the cross couldn't quite find a Falkirk jersey.
Here's Lang being pressed and forced into danger, there's Graham! And there's 1-0 to Partick Thistle. Falkirk, the architects of their own downfall, attempting to play it out from the back. The option wasn't there, Lang was punished, and Graham scores again.
Yeah, a nightmare start for Falkirk, just taking an extra touch, and the press just takes the ball off Lang, who loses balance, and it's a good finish. Nicky Hogarth didn't really have much of a chance to save that from that distance. He loves scoring against Falkirk, Brian Graham.
And that is his third goal against Falkirk this season. He does certainly relish this fixture, but it was all far too easy from a Falkirk perspective.
Yeah, Falkirk going to have to try and do it the hard way. It's never easy being a Falkirk fan, but they do say expect unexpected, and the only positive thing is they've got a lot of time to try and make things right.
It's Miller though to deliver. Arfield flicks on, McKeever was in there but couldn't get a touch.
Yeah, that's much better, really good feet from Miller to wriggle free and get a really good delivery, nice touch from Arfield as well. Just couldn't quite find McKeever.
Spencer fires it forward. Calvin Miller picks up, no offside. Falkirk with a big chance, it's Miller! And wide it goes. That's a huge, huge chance for Falkirk. Time just seemed to stand still. Calvin Miller's adamant that David Mitchell got a touch. Wide it goes, and still Thistle lead. Adams in towards Miller, sliding challenge from Bannigan, who went flying in. That's a yellow card coming out for the Thistle number 8, who is very much full-blooded in his application to everything. A word in the ear from Matthew McDermott, and a yellow card too.
I need to see a replay for that, but my first viewing, it looked like it was a red card. It looked like he went over the top, studs up, flying into that, out of control.
Bannigan only finds the head of Lang. Tate knocks it on. McKeever's flick on. Miller in jostling. Tate wins the header. The free kick looks like it'll be pulled back, and Stuart Bannigan receives his second yellow and a red card.
You have to say, Sean, it's been coming. There's been 2 or 3 really heavy challenges, and the away fans get such a lift from that, but there's no denying he was lucky not to be sent off from that challenge from Calvin Miller. He had another bite of the cherry just 3 or 4 minutes ago, and there, that foul just there.
Tate lets it run. Adams trying to work the angle. Might break for Scott Arfield to shoot. And what a save from David Mitchell.
You've got to credit the goalkeeper there. I think it's took either a deflection or a bad bounce, and it's balled away from him, and he's just swiped a leg out at it and sliced it over the top of his own bar. Arfield with a great chance though.
They went close with Arfield. Can they score from the corner? It's Miller's delivery. Henderson in jumping. And Fitzpatrick knocks it wide. Spins to the feet of Miller. A shimmy and a shake as he opens up the space. And it goes. Breaks all the way for Brad Spencer. Onto Henderson. Another potential penalty shout. McCann in. McKeever down. Arfield! Massive! Absolutely massive from Scott Arfield. And it's pandemonium in the away end of Firhill as Falkirk draw themselves level. Who else but him? The returning hero strikes again, makes it 9-12, and that's the biggest one yet.
Yeah, it's really good play. Spencer there, lays the ball off. The shot goes away, it kind of breaks towards the edge of the box. Great chest down from McKeever, and it's a first time hit from Scotty Arfield. We spoke about the impact he's had pre-game, and he's turned up once again and grabbed the goods. You have to say Falkirk have deserved it, even when before they sent it off they looked to get more into the game, and they've got that equaliser now.
The equaliser is there. Now they need to go on and win it. This is a huge chance for Falkirk to take their biggest step yet. Ashcroft biding his time, running into danger, and now Falkirk could be in again. McKeever for Kelvin Miller. Breaks for Dylan Tate, who might have a go. And over it goes.
Another great chance for Falkirk. Miller just couldn't quite get the angle. I'm surprised McKeever didn't try and go himself there. Dylan Tate couldn't quite get the ball to fall and got underneath it. Perhaps a cross or a pass would have been the better option from Dylan Tate.
Henderson. Now Spencer. Drifting in. Spencer goes for goal. Shoots of handball. Corner kick the decision.
One of those ones that definitely hits a hand, I think. Just whether or not it was outstretched or not. We'll try and get a replay there. Would have been a soft one.
Falkirk having so much of the ball, but just unable to create clear-cut chances at the moment. Can they do so now? Adjaman skips beyond one. Lays it off for Nesbitt, and there's a card coming out for Alfredo Adjaman. And it's a red card. Alfredo Adjaman receives a straight red card. He drifted beyond his man. He put his leg in, and Falkirk are down to 10 men.
Oh, that's never a red card in my opinion, Sean. That's never a red. There's no endangerment. He's not gone studs up. He's in control with the challenge. Falkirk have got it all to do now. Back to 10 apiece now.
Turner's delivery. Up goes O'Reilly. There's a bloody! And Partick Thistle have snatched the points at the death. Their hunt for the playoffs goes on. There's people on the pitch. The fans have invaded. And it's mayhem in Maryhill.
And it's a late set piece. Falkirk's undoing again. A bloody just in the right place, the right time to knock it past Hogarth.
And it's the same old story for Falkirk. A goal late in the day. And Partick Thistle take all 3 points. It's Terry Ablade's late winner, which means that the Jags hold on to 4th place for now. Their dream of the playoffs goes on, while Falkirk's title hopes are just starting to dwindle. It's going to go to the final day.